Lord, make me the instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me so loved. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning we are pardoned, it is in dying, we are born to eternal life. Lord, make me the instrument of thy peace.
Good afternoon, everyone. I deem it my privilege to welcome you all to the first ever virtual investiture ceremony of Vaels International School in Jambakam. While all of us are acclimatizing to the new normal in different walks of life, the same has been implied to the installation of the newly elected student council members of our school. At this time, I would like to welcome and acknowledge the presence of our chairman, Dr. Aishri K. Ganesh, our managing trustee, Dr. Aarti Ganesh, our directors, Mr. B. Vijay Kumar and Mrs. Meenakshi Ramesh, our academic advisor, Mr. Parameshwaran, our ever enthusiastic principal, Dr. Sujata Kumar, our vice principal ICSE, Mrs. Sudha Raman, our primary coordinator, Mrs. Matilda, and all the teachers of our school. We also would like to welcome the promising leaders of Vaels International School, if not for whom this ceremony would have no meaning. And last but not the least, we would welcome the students of our school who have exercised their veto power very judiciously in making today's ceremony happen. Please stay with us as our student leaders are officially vested with their powers and positions and participate in the solemn oath-taking. Your blessings and goodwill are solicited for our emerging leaders as they embark on translating the school's vision into reality. Thank you. Welcoming you all once again.
The investiture ceremony is an important event of any school. We are all set to entrust faith and hope in our newly elected school council. A leader's mouth carries authenticity. A leader's strong jawline reveals his determination. A leader's sparkling face is the index of his focused mind. The student leader's sturdy neck is the bridge between the student community and the school management. Why would I not talk about the leader's mouth, jaw, face and neck when our guest of honor for this great occasion is a reputed surgeon and assistant professor from the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery at Armed Forces Medical College, Pune. After his schooling at the Doon School, Dehradun, he joined the RDC Kanpur for his BDS. He obtained his MDS from the prestigious AFMC, and he has this outstanding distinction of being a fellow of the Indian Board of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. I have great pleasure in introducing to you Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Yuvraj Isar Sharma from AFMC Pune. Sir, we are honored and we thank you for agreeing to be part of our investiture ceremony. We welcome you, sir, to ignite the minds of our young leaders with the same passion and power that made you the person that you are today. Thank you.
A very good morning and greetings. to Dr. Ishari K. Ganesh, Founder Chairman Vaels Group, Dr. Mrs. Aarti Ganesh, and the esteemed faculty, and most importantly, the children, because as it is you in which we see our future. It's an honor to be a part of the investiture ceremony of your prestigious institution, which imparts education, which is one of the main pillars of any society or civilization. And there he goes again. You will all think the speech has begun, and now when will it end? Well, we thought the very same when we were young as you, or still wherever and whenever we witness a speech. However, I urge you to be positive and go on. Though the word positive is not what anyone would like to be in the time of the COVID-19 pandemic, we would be positive by and large. And remember, children, you must help and be useful in fighting this corona pandemic with the authorities. It would be prudent to say that a herd of sheep led by a lion is far better than a pride of lions being led by sheep. Just to emphasize leadership. Leadership is a quality which would be inculcated into you into a young age, and through the responsibilities which are being put on your young shoulders by the school. It is an opportune time for me to congratulate Miss Manisha Sanjay, Mansa Sanjay, and Gusharan Singh Bhasin, who will be shouldering the prestigious appointments of the head girl and head boy respectively, with Miss Advita Prabhakar and Vamisidhar Krishnan as their lieutenants. A speech is like a journey, and believe me, it is like a journey for the person who gives it also. And as any journey will have its hurdles, the speech does have its ebb. And during this ebb, when I would see that the right eyes start drooping, I will talk about discipline. Discipline builds character, which is most important in the upbringing of anyone and adds flavor to life. A life in the armed forces is a disciplined one. It gets ingrained so well that service, honesty, and integrity become a part and parcel of our very existence. I am sure many of you would wish to don the uniform in future. Where would you see a person being a doctor, a soldier, and a teacher all bundled in one? Your decision would never be wrong. You would be very happy to don the uniform. The inclination towards the probable choice of career become very evident in the initial parts of your education. Like, I would like to congratulate Master Rohin Tarkash Yadav for being elected as the president of the Science Club. Maybe we see him as a prominent doctor or an engineer a few years later, or his vice president, Ms. Rupani Ganpati, who would be our next Kalpana Chawla. Harshit Abhichandani, the Humanities Club president, may well become the CEO of some multinational conglomerate. The names of the children I call out, mind it, are symbolic. By symbolic, I mean they represent you. This is for each and every child in the college or in the institution per se, that it is to emphasize that whatever you do, you must be the best. As president of the coding club, Rohit Ishwarak is the next Bill Gates in the making, but he must always remember that you must bring up with you your team. Many of you, like the literary club president, Ms. Rashmi Rajiv, may join the prestigious civil services, but do keep in mind that it is services, means service for the citizens of this great nation of ours. The essence of being the best in whatever you are is the, you can say, the very essence of our existence. These days, maybe whatever you do has hospitality, science, mathematics, administration. There is a world of opportunities waiting for you outside nowadays. The opportunities are endless, but you must be the best. The houses of the schools have been aptly named by the mighty river Ganges, the Amazon, Nile, and Mississippi. What do rivers do? Rivers offer vitality. They are agile, they accommodate. However, they are forceful when the time needs to be. And that's what you must strive to be, dear. Rahul Ji, House Captain Ganges House. Hari Rupan as the House Captain of the Amazon House. Mahek Dilip, House Captain of Nile House. And congratulations to Gautam Kandaswamy for being appointed the House Captain of the Mississippi House. As young leaders, you must lead by example. Strive not to be the pinnacle of the pyramid. Strive to be the link of the ring, binding everyone together and taking them along with you. Finally, to culminate, sweet music to the ears that would be the speech finally ending. However, I would like to end it as does a crafted musician on a high note. Here, I take the liberty once again to address Mr. B. Vijay Kumar, Director, Mr. Parmeshwaram Murlidharan, and the Principal, Mrs. Sujata S. To the word teacher or Guru, the remover of darkness. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurve Namah. Though the students with whom we deal with are a lot older than many of you would imagine, students are always students, full of life and ideas, with endless source of energies, just waiting to be given the right direction by their teachers. Have you ever wondered, children, how the modestly statured Sachin Tendulkar battered the most dangerous bowlers in the world? How did he do it? He used the energy put into the balls by the bowlers and deflected it towards the boundary. And that is what teachers do. They give you the correct direction. They give you flight for your future. And that is why you must revere your teachers, because they selflessly and tirelessly work to give you a better future. The very reason why the teachers have been given as the same pedestal as God Himself in our culture. I once again thank you for inviting me to this investiture ceremony. God bless you all, and God bless this great nation of ours. Jai Hind.
My hearty congratulations to the newly elected student council members. Looking forward to work with you all for the all upcoming events of the school. Good luck, keep rocking.
Good morning to all of you. I am really privileged and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be present here today. And before starting anything, I really wanted to convey my feeling. I am really excited because this ceremony, this time in Vaels International School, is being held online, which is amazing, really, I tell you. The pandemic has done a lot of damage to many people, but definitely it has given a lot of advantages also. And we were very quick in adapting to these situations, and we are online. Thanks to Aarti ma'am, our managing trustee, who has given this idea that we will go online and conduct all the programs, including the investiture ceremony. Our principal has acted very fast, and the entire team backed it, and it has been made as a realistic now. We are there before you, conducting the ceremony online. Obviously, every one of us need to have an excited moment of this ceremony being held online. Thank you so much. On this occasion, I really wanted to thank our chairman, the best example for the leader, who was a leader in the school time, in the college time, and he continued to be the leader, the best of best leader. And the humbleness in which they grown as leaders and own the responsibility right from the beginning to the end. That is what the quality of our chairman, Dr. Aisari Ganesh, as I would see, is a predominant one. And equally, our managing trustee, Dr. Aarti Ganesh, with all her humility and humbleness, she disposes her responsibility and she owns every bit of it. entering into college. These are the very close examples to within our school, within our region, to be a best example of the leadership. And there are so many in their life. And our principal, ever energetic, very enthusiastic, who is always ready to put in any kind of effort in making the school as one of the best schools, which we are. There is no doubt. And we are also having the very special chief guest, befitting the occasion of Investiture ceremony, Dr. Colonel Yuvraj Ishad Sharma. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for having accepted to be the chief guest on these occasions. We feel great and proud to have somebody from our army, which we are always very proud of. We take a pride in our army. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for you being there. And I was told he is from the Doon School, one of the good schools known for all its good quality. And definitely we will have a lot of things to share with you. So let me not take much more time. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Priya. And of course, the entire team worked on it. And my senior colleagues like our director Meenakshi and our advisor Mr. Parameshwaran, and all our senior colleagues, teachers, principals, and everybody, I thank you so much, because all of them, they were willingly put their effort to make the day as the day for you to celebrate. Thank you so much to all of them. Now, coming to our office bearers of the academic year 1920, I must really acknowledge you for the good work done. Definitely you brought a lot of laurels to the schools, and the way you conducted it was amazing. All of you are very good, and you have set a role model as a role model for the schools, for the new office bearers also to imbibe many qualities from you. And thank you so much, you've done a wonderful job. This is honestly, I'm telling you, as much as I know that this is one of the best team in the last year. You did a very good job with the limitations, all the things you have worked on, and I wish you to be the best leader in the life also. Now, coming to the very special people, the chosen people, the trusted people, the selected people, the leaders for the year 2021 for the Vaels International School. Really, it is amazing. And let me admittedly tell you, all of you deserve to be a leader. All of you deserve to be chosen leader for the new office bearer of the year 1920 and 21. We have all the expectations, huge expectations, and the school will definitely be proud at the end of this year when we look back that you did a beautiful work and amazing work in the school. Thank you so much, and I really congratulate you and wish you all the best on this oath taking ceremony, and you will stand by the oath what you are taking it, and you will do the definitely best job. And this is going to prove the greatest milestone in your life to become the world leader of tomorrow. And I am sure many of you and all of you will become a world leader in the time to come. You have the capabilities. We are the school there to support you. We have the management to really push you to make sure that you get whatever you deserve to get it, whatever support you want to get it, and we are the entire team working towards it. And now, obviously, we will not only do the very best work, very good work in the academic year 2020, but you will also do very well in life, very well to the society, and become a leader.
All will be happy to have you as a leader. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best, and all the students, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. All the best.
Good morning everyone. I am Roshvin, and I had a wonderful opportunity to serve as the head boy last year. And today I would like to take this opportunity to say a few words to the newly elected members of the council. To me, becoming the head boy was one of my childhood dreams come true. And it was an amazing learning experience. I'm pretty sure that the newly elected members of the council would be thrilled and excited to embark on a new journey to do something very special and extraordinary to Vaels. The only piece of advice that I can offer as a council member is that you may get many ideas that may not necessarily match the wavelength of everyone else. And that's pretty normal, because that's how a council and a democracy should function. And it is your duty as a council member to bring out a collective idea which would be beneficial to all. As a council member, the main skills that you're expected to develop is assertive leadership and outspoken attitude, which is very much required in this work. And to the students that did not win, don't ever worry, because there will always be an opportunity specially crafted for you. And also apart from that, the members of the council are your best friends, and they require your support in order to do something great here at Vaels. I would like to end once again by saying congratulations to all the members who have been elected. Good luck and thank you.
Hello everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Shahana Yusuf and I served as the head girl at Vaels International School last year. First of all, a big congratulations to all of those of you who won the elections. I wish I could say that the hardest part is over, but it's not, it's yet to come. But the most rewarding part is also yet to come. There's lots to look forward to. I had the privilege of working with the best juniors ever, so I'm sure that student government is in great hands this year. My advice to you all would be, when you're communicating with someone, whether that be someone from the management that you're working with on an event or a student that's forgotten to wear the right shoes, try to put yourself in their shoes. It just helps you understand where someone is coming from a lot better. Good luck to everyone, a big congratulations, and I cannot wait to see what you all come up with this year. Congrats again!
morning, students. I congratulate each one of you for having won in the elections for the year 2021, and today you're going to become a part of the Student Council and will be inducted as office bearers. I request each one of you to stretch your right arm forward and repeat the pledge after me. I promise I will serve my fellow students
I promise I will serve my fellow students
and school sincerely. I will endeavour to be a perfect role model
I will endeavor to be a perfect role model
of discipline. I will actively take part in school activities and endeavour to bring laurels and glory to my school. As a leader, I will uphold loyalty to the traditions and ethos of the school. I vouch that I will do my best to maintain discipline among students and carry out all duties entrusted to me. Thank you. At the outset, I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Guest, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Yuvraj Isar Sharma, serving the Indian Army, who has consented to grace this occasion. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words, and we are truly honored to have you as our Chief Guest to address our young leaders today. I would like to thank our Chairman, Dr. Aishwarya Ganesh, and Dr. Aarti Ganesh, our Managing Trustee, who leave no stone unturned for the cause of education. They are always our pillars of support in all the endeavours of our school. I would like to thank our Academic Director, Mr. Vijay Kumar, our R&D Director, Mrs. Meenakshi Ramesh, and our Academic Advisor, Mr. Parmesh Murli, who are again playing their pivotal role in extending their support for the activities of the school. I would be failing in my duty if I do not thank our Vice Principals, Mrs. Beulah, Mrs. Sudha, our Coordinator, Mrs. Matilda, and not to fail, a special mention to be made of the teachers who have made this day possible for us. Mrs. Manju, Mrs. Rosabel, Mrs. Geeta, Mrs. Sarshruti, and Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Kaushik, who have been behind the screens working to unfold this investiture ceremony for you all. Last but not the least, children, having been inducted today as office bearers, you people are going to carry the mantle of the school and ensure that the school scales greater heights tomorrow with all the activities, buzzing activities in the school. You must motivate your juniors, your peers, your friends in participating for the inter-school competitions, inter-school sports tournaments, and all the activities of the school, ensuring the holistic development of every child in Vaels International School. With these few words, I would like to thank all of you for making this day possible for us, and wish you all good luck and carry the school forward. Thank you.
Firstly, I'd like to thank God for this prestigious program, which, even during such a time of duress, has in unison allowed a certain rekindling of sorts of all our spirits of joy, of unity, and all in all, that of learning.
We would like to express our most sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Yuvraj Isar Sharma sir, for his presence here with us today and for his words of inspiration. Thank you so much, sir. Our chairman, Dr. Aishwarya K. Ganesh sir, our Pro-Chancellor Dr. Aarti K. Ganesh ma'am for her never-ending support, our guide Mrs. Meenakshi Ramesh ma'am, our director Mr. B. Vijay Kumar sir, and our academic advisor Mr. Parameshwaran sir.
Furthermore, I'd like to thank our pillar of inspiration, our principal Sujata ma'am, both our wonderful vice principals, Beulah ma'am and Sudha ma'am, our technical staff, the colleagues, the parents of each and every one of the students taking part, and those supporting, and most importantly, of course, the students, without whom this wouldn't have been executed the way we wanted it to, and be it the success it now is. So thank you
for making this an honor and a privilege to be a part of.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे